It's the 10A podcast. We are back. It's Wednesday. I know we missed Monday. I'm sorry to everybody out there, but you know, it is what it is. Wednesdays, every Friday, we are on every, not every, but most live streams. But there's a lot of shit to talk about. Floyd Mayweather breaches contract. Is Money May broke? A lot of people are saying that. My main man, Adrien Broner, is back finally doing what I believe he should be doing in life. And Clarissa beefing again. What a surprise with Alicia. And not only that, Remy Ma claps back. We're going to talk about that after this. Yo, Jamal, there's a lot of shit to talk about today, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, this shit is a little wild in these streets. Boxing is, this is the cool shit. I swear, like, and I'm gonna say I influenced a lot of this stuff, and I'm gonna tell you why. Hip hop and boxing really didn't cross over like that. Like, you didn't see. Well, actually, shout out to my man Najee, because Najee's actually a big record producer, works for a label, and he actually as well helped cross over and connect hip hop with boxing. I think it always existed, but I feel like now a lot of the hip hop sites and the blogging situations that all.
I think boxing in general, like, cause I know we're gonna speak on it with Adrien and everything, but I think I'm just a lot of things with boxing in general is crossing over. I mean, you see even other entities are crossing over to boxing. Like, I mean, look at Jake Paul's story.
Yeah, no, facts. No, I'm with you, but it's just so crazy how even like, I want to give you one right now. Check this one out. I forgot to tell you this. So Math Hoffa calls me. Math Hoffa, shout out to Math. I've known Math for at least 17 years. Let's just say. Right. Like, I've known Math. I used to manage Math.
I've met Math Hoffa. My man Red Spikes over there at B&B is a big Math Hoffa fan.
Oh, that's great. So check it. So Math calls me a day. Me and Math used to be really good friends. We check in on each other here and there. You know, we're not as close as we used to be, whatever. So he's like, yo, bro, I'd seen something in my comments, decided to reach out to you. So I'm like, oh, yeah, whatever. I don't really fuck with hip hop like that no more. And we spoke, and then he goes, yo, why don't you come on the show? Because I was like, yo, I think I'm gonna be in New York in June. Remember I told you I want to go for the Xander experience. I don't want to go to the fight, but I want to go get pressed. I want to go out there. I really want to go with you. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, yo, come to the show. And I was like, I don't fuck with hip hop like that, bro. Then after I got off the phone, I thought about it because he asked me like 4 or 5 times, like, yo, come on, bro. Like, it'll be dope, blah, blah, blah. My man Wildcat, look, ain't no broke. Right, we're gonna talk about that. And I got to thinking, I said, yo, it would be fire if me and you go on a little tour and we just go all these shows and just do them. Why not? Why can't we go and do a Joe and Jada or even a Mav show, or even fuck with my man Heineken? If he just did I forgot the name of his fucking shit, but it's big. He had Lamont Roach on it before he fought Javante, right. And he had told me to come on. So I'm like, yo, you know what? We should do these shows and just do a little tour and just talk, because at the end of the day it intertwines. But it is shocking that the streaming, hip hop, everything is starting to come to boxing. I think this is a big opportunity for these boxers to take advantage of it. And you see Keyshawn Davis, you see what it's done for Ryan Garcia, and you're starting to see more boxers doing more media, which I think is dope. And it brings me to this story of Adrien Broner, who's been, a lot of people have been mocking my guy, but I got to give him his props. He's making a comeback. Check it out.
1, 2, 1, 2, 8.
So he's making a comeback, and I like.
First of all, like I said, we know we gave him a lot of flack on the show, but shout out to Dean as well for getting my man in the gym.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shout out to Dean the Great. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to AB. For one, I feel like this is AB's lane. AB is he loves he loves making like he was making content before content was even cool. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He was making content. So
Adrien is a funny fucking guy. I think this is what he needs to be.
Shout out my brother Twin. Those who are close to know him as Twin, but shout out to Twin. So hopefully this is a new avenue, even a new you know what I'm saying, a new stream of revenue he can make as well while doing this, and he's getting back in shape and getting healthy.
Yo, bro, think about this for a second. Look at all of these individuals that what's it called? That have called like look, let's talk about 6ix9ine. People thought 6ix9ine was dead after the snitching allegations. That nigga's the hottest streamer out there right now. Like this motherfucker's everywhere and he's hilarious. And I think this is actually dope for him. You know what I mean? I think this is his lane, and I think he's funny. And you know, I forgot he had made a post the other day. I forgot to send it to you, and I thought it was really dope. And he was admitting something, and I want to see growth in him. And you know, you don't have to necessarily change, but I do believe you sometimes have to evaluate who's around you. And I think he's starting to do that and try to fix himself. And I'm happy for Adrien Broner. Shout out to Adrien Broner. And I hope this, you know, this sets him in a good path, because I really believe if guys like fucking Crip Mac can make money off this shit, which no disrespect to Crip Mac, but what the fuck talent does that guy have, right?
Yeah.
Like, but just being real, like somebody, I'm like, what the? Why, I can't, like when he talks, I'm like, what the fuck is he saying? Like, I don't get it. But I love this lane for Adrien Broner. What the fuck? Is he about, bro? That fucking guy's insane. Like, I mean, he makes me laugh, but it's cringeworthy. But guys like, shout out to Vlad TV. That's my guy right there. We got to go do Vlad. That's my boy. Like everybody, once you see Vlad and these guys doing this shit, it's dope. Shout out to my man Doggy Diamonds. We gotta go do Doggy Show. He's in Atlanta. But I feel like, you know, this is a fucking great lane for him, bro. Like this is what he needs to be doing, bro. And I'm ecstatic for him, because I see a lot of potential. And shout out to Dean the Great for giving him the opportunity as well. And I you know, and not as, you know, I heard they boxed and all that shit, and I think it's a dope thing. A lot of people give Dean flack for the antics, but that's what he brings. That's what he brings on 5-5 trip. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like he's the man. I gotta get.
Speaking of, no, I mean, got to tie it in. It's nothing against Dean, but you seen today that Fernando Vargas Jr. and Amato both signed with BKB. Man, it's crazy. Fernando Jr. hit me up last night. As a matter of fact, hit me up last night, asking questions about it, and I gave him game, what to look out for.
BKFC or the BKB? What's up?
BKB, the one that Paulie Malignaggi is in. The BKB, BKB is basically picking up a lot of like boxers in general. Like, you know, they picking up a lot of boxers in general. Shout out to them. But now me and Fernando Jr., we had a good conversation last night. Told me whenever I'm in Vegas that I'm more than welcome, you know, send to training in the gym that they're at. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I told him. He said they offered him. He said that they offered him and his brother a good deal, lucrative money.
Listen, at the end of the day, I mean, prize fighting is for the prize, right? And if the prize is bigger somewhere else,
Cab is for the bread, Cabs. You're joining for the bread. You gotta look at it. You gotta be honest though. I'm not, and it's not a knock. It's crazy. Like, it's kind of like what Eddie Hearn say about like even my man Edgar Berlanga. Like how high, like how the way boxing is right now, how high is the chance of these guys becoming, you know, legit world champions? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, Floyd said that the name of the game is prize fighting. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make your money. If you got and all you know is fighting. Not saying all you know, but if you just feel like you will still want to fight and still make the most out of it, go with the money. Follow the money trail. I don't see nothing wrong with that. You know, again, especially if they go over there and make a name for themselves, they get paid more. I mean, even in my own situation now, like I just found out that my fight will be aired on DAZN, so I'm sure that's going to bring in more money.
No, but the crazy thing is too is like
the networks with the money at.
No, but 100%. Think about it. You said this best before. How are these guys all going to get fights? There's so many fucking boxers worldwide. So how do you separate yourself? And with the Vargas guys, they can live off their father's legacy if they do it smart. And I think boxers need to go out there and do these interviews. Go hang with Dean the Great.
Like I said, we're in the content. We're in the content area also. All you see is you don't even have to watch a fight anymore, really. All you go because you're going to see the highlights. That's everybody's posting and sharing the highlights. Like I said again, a lot of these other especially these bare knuckles promotion companies. What I learned from them, they like content. They like putting out knockouts. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they're basing off of. They're basing off of this generation.
Extreme violence and all that. You know what I mean? And then that draws them to get the fan to casual fan. Like I said, straight up, I had a meeting with them this morning. Straight up, I had a meeting with them this morning over Zoom. And they told me straight up, like, they know I have a boxing base, but now the goal for me is to strategically get, the casuals in. You know what I'm saying? The casuals, or go get the MMA fan base, or, the guys who are dedicated to strictly just bare knuckles, that fan base. And, they want to do things where, I might have to fly out to Philly to, for a sit down to do something here. Of course, with the fight being in Palm Deserts, 29 pounds is right around the corner, Marine Corps base. So of course, they want to bring out the military. It's Memorial Day weekend. Like I said, everything has a plan behind it. You know what I mean? And again, it's basically to make you, the biggest story, the biggest star they can possibly make you. Of course, they want to bring in, like I said, when I won my first world title, May 25th, 2019. Okay, if I, go out here and win my first BKFC world title, May 22nd, of this year. May 25th was my daughter's birthday, who passed away from SIDS. So, they want to, they said they tie in, like I said, it's pretty much all about storytelling. You know what I mean? That's how it is today. You can see, because we see a lot of fighters, we see a lot of fighters that are really good that don't get the opportunity. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong though, Norbs. Tito Mercado.
Yeah, $30,000 last fucking payday. Insane.
And then he left. He ended up leaving Matchroom. So it's like you got to hit the reset button all over again to find, or find a new home, find a promoter that's going to put money behind you to put you out there. Then you still got to strive to get the money that you're looking for and so forth. But that's what a fight game is really at right now. I mean, unless you like at the top, like like you fight your ass off. You like again, like my man, shout out to my man Shakur Stevenson.
Yep.
You're out there, you calling your own shots. You know what I'm saying? He did his bid with Top Rank. Now he's pretty much in the driver's seat where he can just go here for a fight or two and go here and make the most amount of. Every fighter is not getting that, and y'all know that. So, like again, every fighter is not going to become a world champion. So I told my man last night straight up. I told Fernando straight up. I said, bro, your name is the market. Your name is where where the bread is at. I mean, shout out to Fernando Senior, but your name is what sells. Use it.
No, and this is very similar to the music industry. At one point, if you weren't a priority to that label, you would be sitting there. So a lot of guys started doing the hustles on their own. Jay-Z was doing his own shit. I used to see 50 Cent's mixtapes everywhere in the late 90s. And people, after he was signed to Columbia, people were putting his stuff out. Like, you got to be your own best promoter because you want to dictate your situation. Like we were talking about, we're laughing at, it was making fun of me about the Bad Bunny situation, but Bad Bunny has a 90-10 deal. Who the fuck has a 90-10 deal?
Right.
Think about that. 90% he keeps everything he earns. It's crazy. And this is that type of world. I mean, and you got to, there's guys that are going to be considered pioneers that you may not believe, or the traditional boxing fan may not believe it. Like a Jake Paul, he's a pioneer at this point. Look how many people have come.
You gotta promote, and like again, like Norms, even with the, like I said, mixtapes, pretty much you gotta promote yourself. Yeah. Same as with fighters. Like tomorrow afternoon, I got a whole lineup of damn interviews, but I gotta go out there and promote, myself, this fight and that, Sports Illustrated, this one, the boxing scene, whatever. Just to get people in tune and involved. But that's just the part of the game. That's why when you see a lot of fighters, they're good fighters, but how much do you see these guys promoting themselves, or getting, or jumping to other ventures and doing things outside of boxing, like I said, with content and things like that?
No,
They just
and another
a
thing,
lot of fighters just sit back and wait for fights, wait on fight dates.
and a lot of boxers got to, and this is just being honest, a lot of you guys got to go out and do interviews. A lot of guys think they're bigger than whatever. No, bro, you got to work as if you're broke. And that's something I learned a long time ago. Like, if you want to make it in an industry, if you want people to respect you, you have to grind like you're broke. And if you don't, then you're not going to go anywhere. And you know, that's why
we're going to watch everything. Like I said, people was complaining about, you know, where boxing headed with this. Remember, just think about it, bro. You was around when this happened. We all, everybody in the chat was around. Remember, a lot of people were knocking the zone for the longest. Now the zone pretty much got every main big promotional body. And from what I'm hearing, they're working on trying to, PBC's also working out a deal to go to the zone as well, too. They got Golden Boy, they got Top Rank, they got Matchroom. Before, remember, I mean, even a lot of people that I'm cool with over at the PBC, I'm not fighting on no app. I'm not fighting on no app. You know what I'm saying? The times are changing. Everything is pretty much streamed anyway.
Yeah, everything, bro. HBO was
streamed. Everything is streamed. That's what I'm saying. You gotta move. You may not have to like it, but you better, you know what I'm saying, you gotta respect it.
Bro, 10 years ago, who would have thunk that a Crawford Canelo fight would happen on Netflix? On Netflix. I mean, people gotta realize, man.
What was it, 88 million, something like that? Views, something crazy. It was something crazy up there with the view.
At the end of the day, people gotta understand, like, this is a content-based industry, and if you're stuck in the DVD era, if you're stuck over here.
Speaking of Netflix, I was just reading something yesterday with Netflix offered Blockbuster Videos 50 million to buy them. 50 million,
and they said no.
And they said no and thought it was a joke. Now Blockbuster Videos is nowhere around.
And that goes with
me and my brother back in the day, we used to love some damn block. Go out there, run a game for that Friday, have it back on Monday without the late fee.
Yeah.
That shit is non-existent now, yo. Super Nintendo like a motherfucker, boy.
That's why you gotta stay ahead of the times. Like, bro, I'm consistently looking up different technologies and different things because you got to stay up ahead of the game. And like, I look at stuff and I'm like, damn, all right, Jamal, we're going to have to step it up. These guys are doing this. We got a good buzz, but we got to start going out there. That's what I was telling you. Like, yo, we got to do a tour.
BKFC is more popular. That's why BKB is stepping up and trying to get a lot of fighters with names. You know what I mean? Even if they're past, whatever, they trying to step it up. I mean, like right now, if you look at it, BKFC, go to their Instagram page, I think they got like 2 million followers. I remember when Top Rank was struggling to get to the million mark, you know, on Instagram, you know what I mean, the followers. BKFC is pretty much still a brand new entity, but it's looking at everything around and is moving with the times. You know what I'm saying?
People gotta remember. I don't remember what was that thing called? Vine, I think it was.
Yeah.
Vine was what, 6-second videos, right?
Yeah, Vine.
Think about this, and I don't know if I told you this before. I probably did. I had a deal with Snapchat. Snapchat actually reached out and they had a deal for me on the table. And they basically were like, the next generation, this is about 5 years ago, they were like, we're attacking the market from, I think it was like 12-year-olds to 19. And we want 1 minute clips or whatever the fuck it was. And they were like, because the attention span of most people now, this is what sells. And that's what BKFC does. If you think about it, the rounds are 2 minutes, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
It's literally all fucking gas, no brakes. Like there's no this. I mean, if you get a decision, it's pretty fucking.
Like somebody else said to me the best of it. Like somebody said to me, best of there's and with that also, there's not much room for politics.
No, there isn't.
It's clear as day. Yeah, if you're getting your ass whooped, that's what it is. There's no politics with the judging. None of that. You can smoke, drop, whatever. There's no politics in it. It's just clear cut of who's a winner.
And then you think about it too. These guys are going for the gusto. A lot of times in boxing, how many times we'll have a mega match and we're fucking snoring? Like, bro, these guys won't throw a goddamn punch. In BKFC, bro, them motherfuckers are trying to kill each other, dude. Like and that's what people want to see. This era is completely different. And that's why I think, like we were saying, back to what we were saying about Adrien Broner, I think this is for him. He's raw, uncut, and he's an asshole, but he's fucking funny. 6'9". Like we have to go out there. He's at Vine, which TikTok stole their whole business model. Snapchat, all of them. Think about it.
Instagram probably the first one to start doing. Let's add in stories.
Yeah,
who had stories first? It wasn't IG, but IG took that shit
Yeah.
Basically the whole Snapchat model. IG took the whole Snapchat model and made it. Oh, you want yours for 10 seconds? We're gonna have us for 15.
No, my bad. I was about that. And think about this. Even YouTube adapted reels and shorts.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like, I mean,
YouTube definitely, shorts and shit now.
This is a different world at this point.
You gotta move with the times or get left behind. That's how, and that's the same thing with boxing. That's what boxing's at right now. But again, a lot of these guys, going back to just our sport of boxing, a lot of these guys is not going to get these $1 million paydays. A lot of these guys is not even going to see world title opportunities. You even got world champions. I mean, look at Rolly. Yeah. He a whole world champion. He can't get a fight. He gonna be fucking around and be forced to fight is mandatory. Somebody that we may not know, and it's probably dangerous. You know what I mean? And y'all know how that shit go.
Absolutely. But yeah, this is the content world. And again, we're going to go back to content. What sells? Controversy. Recently, my girl Clarissa Shields, your former teammate in the Olympics, had these words to say about the Baumgartner.
Alicia, now that's a whole nother question. Some people got to you got to put your hands on them. You understand what I'm saying?
So that ain't repairable?
We got to fight.
You saying contact first, then peace.
Me and her got to fight. And it don't matter if we got to spar. Something got to, you got to know. Don't you ever come playing with me. That's not how I play.
Right.
We was actually cool. So the whole flipping and switching up, it hurt my feelings, but it also confused me because I was like, where is this coming from?
So nothing happened that you know of?
No.
That set that off?
No. I just woke up one morning and she calling me out.
Really?
Yeah, nothing happened. We didn't have no words, no beef. We didn't have no issue, man. She just one day woke up and was like, I'm the best. I want to be the best. I'm better than Clarissa. I want to fight against her and I will fight her. And it was like, what? Where is this coming from?
How y'all end up on the same plane?
Big things popping, little things stopping. That's what happened. I'm going to LA to see the premiere of my movie, The Fire Inside, the first time. That's what I'm going to go do. I don't know what she was on the plane to go do. No idea.
Oh my goodness, Lord.
Yeah,
Can't we all just get along?
Listen, I be trying, but I think that when I get to being too nice and I get to being too kind, these girls be like, oh, Clarissa's soft. Oh, no, Clarissa not.
Man.
No, she not.
So it don't sound like you and Alicia are going to be patching that up no time soon.
Nope.
By the way, I love Andre Ward stuff, man. He does such a fucking great job at that. Andre Ward, shout out to my guy, man.
What the fuck you gonna do?
He's awesome. But, I mean, look, what we said, content sells, right? Lisa Baumgartner got a big fight coming up this weekend. Right. This clip drops. It just all makes sense. What do you make of what Clarissa's saying in regards to?
I mean, she got a point because I think that's how it started, but I don't think it started out in like a negative matter. I remember though, like Alicia did, basically call her out, but it wasn't nothing like, like disrespectful. Then it just escalated to that over time.
Yeah. I think they both, like, it's crazy because when she was explaining it, I saw both parts of it, right? Listen, Clarissa, you're regarded as the GOAT to most people, Olympic champion. This person's trying to bring up their name. When Allen Iverson saw Michael Jordan in '96, his rookie year, and he got the opportunity to show Michael, I could play in this league too. I feel like I can be the best. He took an advantage and went right to him. And I feel like that's kind of what Alicia is doing. Like, look, I want to be that number one girl. Look what she's doing now. She's trying to do what Clarissa's doing with selling out events. She's doing it the Madison Square Garden Theater. I
think they put Alicia in I was talking about it earlier, in a tough situation. Because she fought in New York before, but again, it's not her home city. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, you and I both know it's hard. You gotta, to sell in New York, especially when you got so many other events in sports within the city alone. It's hard to really go out there and try to sell New York out. So you know what I mean? So like I can see, she's putting in the work, she's doing her promo. But again, I know someone said there's still tickets and everything, so tickets available. It's hard, and for your first headliner, and especially to be the flag, to be the premiere for the new deal with MVP and ESPN, and that be it. It's a tall task. And then on top of that, with the card alone, there's not, other than her, what other big names is on the card? to help. You know what I'm saying? To help push it. Usually, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a stacked card. So they basically gave her a total, but she's going out there and handling her business. She's out there doing interviews, promo, and making the best of it in a crazy situation.
No, absolutely. I didn't think it made much sense exactly in New York City. To be honest, I mean, Alicia is a very pretty woman. She's not. I mean, listen, Clarissa hasn't even tried to sell out New York City. She's stuck in Detroit, where she feels like she's going to sell the most, right? We got what's her name? What the fuck is her name? The Puerto Rican girl, Serrano. Serrano is Puerto Rican and from Brooklyn, and there's a large Puerto Rican fan base. It's a big difference. She had a big fight. I think you're right with that. I mean, I don't know why they didn't do the whole Detroit thing, but back to the point of the thing, I think it's friendly competition. It's good to have these girls going back and forth because look what we're doing. We're talking about it, and I think
that's why they talking more than the dudes.
Yeah,
I can't really. I see most of these dudes really on maybe here and there on Twitter or whatever X, but like they running into each other. The women it's on site.
I mean, I like both Alicia and her. Man,
should be on site. Fuck, I ran each other on the plane. They did the Uncle Murder and Ja Rule with Tony Yayo on the ran into each other on the plane.
That was hilarious. The gift god says she needs to make. Yeah, listen, I'm with you. They need to make the Dubois fight. I'm with you. I mean, they're gonna have to build it up, but I mean, I don't think people are excited for this Alicia fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think that's the fight people wanted to see. I thought they would have expected a bigger.
I'm expecting a showcase from Alicia.
Another one? Like that's the third one.
I'm expecting a showcase. I'm not expecting much from the opponent. No disrespect, but like I said again, I'm not expecting much. I'm expecting Alicia to go, put on another showcase and potentially gain some New York, some more fans within New York, and go from there. But obviously, like I said, afterwards, the conversation is going to be okay. What's next? Because right now, there's not too many names within her division right now. That's why they try to get her to go up for the Dubois fight and so forth. I don't think, like I said, I know she's calling her for Katie and Amanda, but I don't like Amanda right now is on her victory tour still. I feel like Amanda's going to ride out to the sunset on her own terms. I don't think she's going to take that risk of a fight. This is her last year of boxing. Katie Taylor's way far up north, and this is her last year of boxing. So I think they're on two different paths. I mean, you even had fucking MVP's promoters saying that Dubois and Katie Taylor is the big fight to make on the passing of the torch.
That's crazy.
That is, but that's what these are his words.
Oh, listen, Caroline is dope. I mean, we had Shakur come out and say that's his favorite female to watch. So. No, listen, I'm with you. But I will say this. Clarissa's not going to let it go. She said she wants to see they got a spar or something. But Clarissa's in the news like crazy. I mean, I give Clarissa this. Over the past year and a half, 2 years, she has been very, very active on social media.
You think?
You think? I mean, look, I'm going to tell you, a legendary rapper. I think she's my friend. I'm not sure. She hasn't spoken to me in a while. Dropped a diss track on Clarissa. Did you hear the track?
Oh, come on, bro. I think we all heard the track, bro.
You
couldn't go. Let's be real. You couldn't go nowhere on social media without hearing that damn track. Stop it.
So
that's why you laughing. He's trying to set me up.
Shout out there. Remy's my feet.
He trying to set me up with that one. Did you?
So after months of, and again, like I've had conversations with Rem about the situation.
Y'all cool again? Y'all cool?
I haven't talked to Rem since she said that when she texted me.
I mean, she probably watched me. You might want to watch what you're saying because your ass. Your ass be on the next one.
I personally love Remy. You know what I'm saying? We'll have a conversation. I'll buy her a drink. I'll ask her what's going on. I'll put into Remy.
But Remy look like he drinks straight Henny.
Remy is, you know what? Remy is look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Remy is like the sweetest person ever. Like
I'm not straight Henny, y'all. She don't like on full boy.
Bro, we've had conversations of
she talking about some get off her. She drinking straight Henny.
No, Remy is
no chaser.
Remy is sweet, bro. Like I'm talking about super sweet. She's
My
such
brother, now my brother, she drinking Paul Masson.
Remy, listen, Remy is very sweet. She's giving me advice about babysitting and like we've had that type of relationship. So when all this shit popped off, I knew certain things about it. But this is really like the first time that she really took the gloves off. And is she responding to, she just got her network, I think the Remy network. Is she saying fuck it, Papoose and Clarissa have gotten off on my name?
Yeah. You've been in fuck. Stop playing stupid.
What do you mean? Hold on.
You've been in your avenue was fucking battle rapping. Stop playing stupid. You know exactly what she was coming at with these with that whole freestyle. We're not gonna come on.
Oh, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna play it. Since Jamel wants to hear it.
Yeah, he
get surgery in exchange for promo, bitch. I'm a gang on a yacht or some YOLO shit. You keep jumping on my dick like a pogo stick. In competition with herself, don't even know that bitch. Hoes be doing the most over so dick. I been her since I was wearing Bobos, bitch. You get a bullet through your shirt with a logo with the nerve in niggas claiming that they wrote those hits. When they whole career, they ain't never ghost wrote shit. Not for me or anybody else. You always acting like you helping, nigga. Go help yourself. See, I know what the problem is. I don't really brag enough, but you don't talk about prices when your bag is up. You keep talking numbers, but the numbers ain't adding up. You wanna be a baddie, but you ain't bad enough. See, I know how to network. How on the network, you know you get money when they Googling your net worth. I'm a motherfucking expert. Now how you talking out your neck when I know how your nigga neck work? I know you really hate my guts, cause you bitches really ugly, can't make this up. They calling me slim rim, but my weight is up. They telling me I should wait, nigga, wait for what? The weight is up. Look, it's time. So if you see me with it, bitch, it's mine. When these other bitches rap, it's always just rhyme.
What?
We gotta cut it.
What?
We gotta cut
it. She was blacking, bro.
We gotta cut it.
Hold on.
We gotta cut it.
She was. Yo, hold on.
What the fuck you gonna do?
What? Remy was blacking, bro. I'm sorry. I gotta give the same advice I gave to Remy. Leave her alone. She can fight, right? Leave Remy the fuck.
Hey, he was, cat. He was. Nora was in the corner. Was out there fucking.
What? What?
Hold on. Nora got there on a fucking handstand to that shit. Yeah,
hold on.
When I rap, bitches always 10 dimes. Stop playing with me. I got these niggas in the jail really staying with me. I got these niggas in the streets really slaying with me. I got these niggas in the south really hanging with me. I got these niggas in the gangs really banging with me. And what you looking at my shoes for? I swear to God, I know I'm on these bitches' mood boards. I'm in the city, pretty, driving something two-door. Nice fit in the feet, giving shoe porn. Listen, if it's tension, how I never get at it, but I always get mentioned. Like I'm this big.
I'm sorry, dog. Remy is fire, big.
You gonna have motherfuckers calling me up with the shit, you know?
I got a text. I got Remy, man. Why you do that for? Why the fuck did you do that? I'm gonna hit Remy. I gotta hit Remy. She's dope. I'm sorry that she's just dope. There's certain people, certain things you just don't do. You don't play basketball against Mike. You don't challenge him. You don't challenge Clarissa to a fight, and you don't challenge Remy to
Who challenged her? Who challenged her?
I mean, Clarissa's taking her. She's taking her shot.
But she challenged her to I'm just saying, who challenged her?
I'm just saying.
They're gonna make that up.
You say you might as well play Clarissa. Clarissa replied. Was that real?
No, well, that wasn't. I think that shit was long. Gift is over here instigating. You know, good goddamn well. That wasn't no reply. That's why he laughed.
I love Clarissa, but hell the fuck no. You don't go against Rem. Like
I think what Clarissa's doing right now is the best move. Don't just let it be. Keep doing you,
bro. She was. I watched.
Response is a response.
I heard it 3 days ago.
No response is a response. Yeah,
I heard it 3 days ago, and I was like, God damn.
We've been hearing that shit every day.
That shit is crazy. Like, I'm sorry. Like, listen, Clarissa, the only thing Clarissa can do is beat her the fuck up. That's it. Like, I mean, I'm just,
I have to. You gotta get on site, sis.
Yeah, no, you gotta fuck her. You can't sit there and go to Rap Radar. Shout out to Rap Radar, by the way. They got a lot of dope free.
Just make sure she ain't got nothing on her.
Oh man, listen, man.
We know. Just make sure. We don't want to take it that far. But make sure she ain't out there.
Remy is civilized, man. She's not on that time, man. She's not on that. She's a good woman. She's a very good woman. I love Remy. Remy is first of all, Remy is not masculine. She's very, very, very beautiful. Like she is. Like literally, she's a very pretty woman. Like from when I first met her to today, she's showed. She looks good. I'm not gonna lie. Masculine is fucking insane. I don't know what the fuck he's getting with masculine.
I mean, tomorrow she know how a nigga neck work. I was like, God damn, yo.
That's crazy. She would. Hold on, what else she
I
said?
never get fucked.
No.
See, I might be a sub, but I never get touched. Might blow a little smoke, but it never gets ducked. Got this
Turn
big
this
ass
shit
chain
off,
and
man.
it never gets tucked. Play hater, not at all. I don't play those games. You got beef with Ren, bitch, nigga, say my name. Is you shy?
Nah, so I'm sorry, dog. Like that shit was crazy, bro. Like that's some shit that you just, if you Clarissa, you watching her like, and you looking at Pap, and you looking back at the thing, and you looking back at Pap, and you looking back, you're like, yo, I could respond, right? And Pap gotta keep it real. Imagine your girl. Imagine that was your girl, right? And Rem dropped that disc, right? And she turns to you like, babe, I got this, right? What are you gonna say to her? If you Papoose right now? Jamel? Anything? I'm like, baby, just leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Come on, you know how your ex get down. Leave it alone.
That's fire, bro. What you say? You said play it again?
You stupid. Don't do it.
I got the text. I put it on blast right now.
No, don't you do it, don't you do it, because you ain't going to hear this shit. I gotta hear this shit.
I love
Clarissa. I gotta hear it in the end.
Listen, I love
Look, this how he be instigating. Yo, every major media outlet already played that shit on everything. The comments is fucking ridiculous as it is. I'm just leave it alone. I would.
Listen, shout out. I'll say this for both women because I think both women are awesome women. Okay, I love Clarissa and I love Remy. Remy, I miss you, girl. I miss you, man. You my peoples. But listen,
I ain't want no beef.
I love the fact that they're both bigging their brands up in a sense, right? Clarissa being dissed by Remy, that's some legendary shit. Like when somebody brings you up on that level, and they're that's some legendary.
I ain't want to tie it to some legendary shit now, bro.
It is, dude. It's fucking legendary. Remy Martin is a Hall of Fame MC.
I ain't want to tie it in like it's a fucking compliment. You see how he be shit up there? You see how he switches shit up there? Now it's a compliment.
It's one of the highest honors to be mentioned in a song. Whether it's a diss track or not, you got to go back and look at it and be like, damn, Remy Ma dissed me. Like, that's crazy.
Yo, I wouldn't even want to, even today's 50. Today's 50. 50 Cent. Today's 50.
I love 50.
He don't even be rapping like that, right? But you don't want to come across his radar because all he gonna do is clown you on the internet. That's not an honor.
No, I'm not gonna
That is not an honor, yo.
That nigga.
Damn, man. I was on fifth radar, man. Hell no.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. That nigga spaz on T.I. though. Like I like the I love.
That's an honor for him. Now you see his son out here in Pikachu pajamas and shit. Looking crazy.
Matter of fact, he just got locked up. I just seen King get locked up.
In a Pikachu onesie.
It was a Pikachu.
It was a Pikachu onesie, y'all. Y'all seen this shit. Don't act like I ain't seen this man.
That's a completely.
Listen, I can't feel bad for him. You can't speak on the dead and think, you know what I'm saying, karma ain't gonna come back and hit you. You know what I'm saying? He spoke on that man's mother. I get it came at your mother, but you know what I'm saying? You came on his mother to me, smoking on his mother and all other shit. Now you out here getting pulled over calling for your daddy in Pikachu pajamas.
Nigga ain't want to get locked up. He's like,
I don't understand. I've never seen somebody in my life, you know what I'm saying, that want to be in the street so hard. Like
a lot. I mean, think about this for a second. Did you want to bring that up? Look at Mike. You ever heard of Michael Irving's son? He's a rapper. And
Michael Irving put on his own son on blast. Said, boy, you grew up in a gated community.
He said my house wasn't 20,000 feet square feet. It was more like 14,000. I'm like, nigga, you
now where's career? After that, that whole pick. Like I said, I'm actually shout out to Fifth because I'm glad he ain't come out. He ain't come out and say nothing yet. So I give him that.
50's the man. I'm telling
you, 50 love playing with AI as it is. He could turn that one picture into some Teletubby shit if he wanted to.
You know what's crazy? Have you ever met 50 before?
Yeah.
50's one of the realest dudes I ever met. Like that nigga showed me mad love when he met.
I met him actually out in Kentucky a few years back because I went to the concert and I had like a front
I went to so me and Star from Star and Buckwild. Shout out to Star. That's one of my
No, we're not shouting them out.
What the fuck you got a problem with Star for?
we ain't forget the whole Aaliyah. We ain't forget the whole Aaliyah.
Yo, you want to hear funny stuff? I can't even tell.
We ain't forget. See, look at that. That's how New Yorkers know. We ain't forget the whole Aaliyah shit. So
he told me what actually happened though, but I can't. I don't know if I could say it on the air.
They ain't do them no justice.
No. He got to get fired, but whatever. But I say this. Me and him went to do an interview on This Is 50, and I ran it to 50, and 50 went right up to me. So man, I love. He's like, I was like, damn, like that's just. I think I met him twice. Super cool dude, bro. Like, I don't know. Everybody that I know has met 50. They fuck with him. I've met 50, Jay, whatever. Anyways, to what I was saying, it's an honor sometimes to get mentioned in these tracks, bro. I'm telling you.
Not no 50.
50 don't back down. Everywhere I go, goes to coast. East side. But this freestyle.
Ask Charlie Baltimore how she doing since all that shit went down, yo.
Man, Charlie Baltimore's fucking daughter's super hot too. By the way, shout out to that. I forgot her name. But anyways,
where's Murder Inc. these days?
Come on, man, leave John alone, man. I ain't got no problem with that.
That's all right. That wasn't no. He'll tell you himself that was not the best move for their careers.
50 don't back, yo. 50, you know.
And you singing shit off the albums. I'm talking about like disrespectful.
I smell pussy. Is that you, Irv?
50 Cent as the Future and all the G-Unit mixtapes and so forth and yada yada yada. There's no I never seen there's no honor. The only one that took it as an honor, I think, is Jim Jones when Jay-Z redid the balling. You know what I'm saying? The balling shit, and Jim Jones thought that was, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, ain't no honor in that shit.
It is. The fact that Remy went out.
That's the essence of hip hop. Any battle rapping is the essence of hip hop. There's no honor in it.
Everybody right now is waiting for Clarissa's response. Like, let's be real. Like, that's insane. And I'm not even talking
about a response, a public, a speech, or in the booth.
No, she shouldn't do the booth. But
that's what I'm saying. What you talking about then? What's response?
A response, a subliminal or something. Like she did do
a subliminal response. She reposted. I think yesterday on her story, she reposted the girl, some chick basically dissed Remy Ma on the same beat, and Clarissa reposted it on her.
Oh, Miss Hustle, I know Miss Hustle.
She did a diss, and Clarissa reposted it on her story.
Yeah, I mean, I know Miss Hustle. Shout out to Miss Hustle.
That's a response, right? That's a response.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm not. I seen the Miss Hustle thing, but I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
He trying to be smooth with it.
Watch how you talk to me. I'm a mobile bitch. You getting surgery in exchange for promo, bitch. I'm a gang on a yacht or some YOLO shit. Keep jumping on my dick like a pogo stick. In competition with herself, don't even.
Cut. Like, yo.
Yeah, I didn't know she reposted on Miss Hustle's this. I mean,
yeah, she did. Yeah, no, you instigating like a motherfucker right now.
I love this shit. Listen, it's gonna give Clarissa more money.
I get it, yeah. That's his avenue. That's his avenue.
Run it, niggas. They're telling me to run it.
My avenue. I gotta. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see these people. Like what day they say I gotta live.
I want to see them too. I would love to
live here. You don't. I gotta see these people.
I do. I want to go.
You can get off it. You can get off and text. I mean, be like, yo, Remy, that was some dope, whatever. Yeah.
Let me text.
It don't work the same for me, fella.
Let me text Remy right now. Let me see. Remy, let's come on the show too.
Yeah, you can bring her on the show.
Oh shit! I still got her number. I thought I didn't have it no more. Damn, what should I text her?
No, it's not. Yes, that's you and her. Don't listen.
Remy,
remember that episode of Martin when Gina and Pam witnessed the robbery and Pam was like, Pam ain't see shit. Don't come to me actually for no advice. I'm not gonna give it to you. I'm not gonna give it to you.
I'm gonna hit a Remy tomorrow.
Do what you do.
Remy's awesome. Remy's awesome. This is awesome. I wish you girls would just continue to just push each other to greatness. That's it. Anyways, next topic.
Yeah.
Raymond Mortataya apparently is in talks or possibly in talks to fight Shakur Stevenson.
End of the year, good. I would go up to 140 with Raymond to challenge Shakur for Shakur's start if he's still going to stay at 140, or maybe we'll do the catch with at 144 against Shakur. Raymond's a big boy, man. Raymond's a big boy, and I think this might be our last fight at 135. So we are going to go up and wait, and if Shakur is available, since he has no luck getting all the bigger fights, if he's available, then we'll be more than happy before the end of the year to challenge against Shakur. 100%.
Motataya versus Shakur Stevenson. My guy Jamel.
I like it. But I think I would, if they both can do it. I'm just all about legacy. I think for the lineal title at 135 would be good. Ring, saying lineal, because I've heard that conversation. I think that'll be good. But if Robert Garcia and Motataya make it easy for Shakur and go up and weight at 140, it still be a championship title and fight, there also. So it's a good fight. But again, I know Shakur, like I said, Shakur is about his cementing his legacy. So I think, the lineal title at 135. But if Shakur feel like he can't do 135 and Motataya say, they're ready to move up, 140, 140 is not bad either.
I like the fight. I like it a lot. Motataya look really good.
I don't see the point in 144. I'm not with the 144 catch weight. Maybe for the
he was referring
maybe Shakur's gonna do the Conor Ben fight. Even then, I don't think Conor Ben can. If Conor Ben mess around and fight Shakur at 144, it's gonna be a short night.
I'll say this: Shakur, he's a gift and a curse at this point. If you're Shakur Stevenson, you don't make enough money. You're not a big enough draw to make fighters say, you know what, I'll take the risk, right, to fight him. So a lot of these fighters will duck him. They're going to be like, well, it's really not, risk is not greater than the reward. So he's in a fucked up situation where he isn't the money guy. So you're stuck fighting a lot of these dangerous fights like a Motataya or whatever. And it sucks because a guy as talented as Shakur Stevenson should be making the top level cash because he's top.
Stuck fight? That's all he's been fighting as of late, though.
No, but I'm talking about like a guy like Devin Haney could kind of play with him. Like, oh, well, you know what? You take 60-40. I think Shakur should be the biggest draw in boxing. He's just that good. But I feel like he can't. A lot of people won't call him out because he's so dangerous, like we were talking about before. Calling out Shakur is a death wish, in a sense. That's why you got to give Teofimo so much love for doing that. But it's the risk is not as great as the reward, and I just believe that Shakur is like that. But it's unfortunate that he doesn't get the big money mega fights. I think the first pay-per-view he did was against Teo, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think it is what it is. But I do like the fight. I'd like to see him fight Ryan Garcia. I'd like to see him fight. What's crazy? I don't want to see him fight Devin. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's gonna be the most boring fight in the fucking history of life, to be honest with you. But unfortunately, I love the fight. I think it's a good fight. I think Shakur beats him. You know what I mean? But Motataya, I'll tell you this: he showed a lot in the Andy Cruz fight. He's not nobody to play with. But handle that weight going up 5 pounds against such a talented fighter, Shakur, and Shakur's comfortable now. Like, he looks good, man. I don't see anybody beating Shakur at this point. But I agree with you. I do like the fight. I like it a lot. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson. Chill North. What are you talking about? Why are you talking about? Hold on. My man Deal_lawyer8 says, chill. What did I do? What the fuck did I do? I didn't do anything. My man Jamel keep
asking. Lying like a motherfucker.
What do you mean?
He's lying like a...
Jamel texted me and said, yo,
Hoes be doing the most over so dick.
That's what he told me to do. I didn't do nothing. I didn't have nothing to do with that. Jamel's actually controlling the boards at this point.
That's his girl, y'all. Remember, that's his girl. That's his girl.
I mean, I love rap.
That's his girl. Don't put that shit on me.
I'm gonna call it like, Rob, you are the fucking shit. I'm sorry. I forgot how dope you are when you want to be. Canelo's still drinking that duck. What the fuck? And bro, Benavidez is like 200 and some pounds. Like,
we ain't gonna never do that.
Like, people need to really
never get in that fight at this point. We're never get in that fight.
People tend to forget how big. Like, even Bud was like, dude, like,
damn,
like, I'm pretty much bigger than Canelo. I'm not fighting that motherfucker. Like, but Benavidez is huge. Like, but whatever. But on other news, it's pretty fucking sad. Hold on, the gift card. You don't play that Remy shit again, or you said you don't. All right, the gift card. Listen, the gift card. With Clarissa response, I will play her response just like hers. Okay.
Since I was wearing Bobo's, bitch.
Bobo's, bitch. That shit crazy. I'm sorry. Oh man. So sometimes something's I'm sorry. I won't play it again. I won't play it again.
Make sure you know who to tell. Make sure you know who.
Jamel is controlling the boards. Clarissa, if
Yeah,
you're
all
out
right.
there, he's texting me telling me to play it. He said it was dope. We want to see the response. You know, I'm just saying, shout out to you. But on other news, Floyd Mayweather is back in the media, and this is crazy. Me and Jamel called this out almost a year ago when he was stuck in Dubai and couldn't get out of Dubai. And rumors were going around. Gervonta Davis said that he owes money, so they kept him captive and didn't let him out. And it seems to get worse and worse for Floyd Mayweather. In fact,
Mayweather had to say the fight weekend of Fundora and Thurman. Apparently, he did an interview, said that it was an exhibition, that these guys didn't have anything to prove, that their legends were already set in stone, and that it would be an exhibition. He wasn't sure if it was going to be at the Sphere. Apparently, that is not true. According to a Boxing Scene article that interviewed Jaz Mathur, the CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions, said that, yes, the fight is contracted for the Sphere, booked at the Sphere, scheduled at the Sphere for September 19th. It is booked as a professional fight, not as an exhibition. It was never booked as an exhibition, which makes sense because Netflix got behind it, and I would assume that they would not want an exhibition. We said the other day, I think it was actually yesterday, we said that this fight has to be a real fight and not an exhibition because, one, Netflix is involved, two, Manny Pacquiao wants that get back, and two, also just betting lines. It's a huge aspect of this sport, and this kind of fight is going to generate a ton of money. So, there's a disagreement in terms of whether this is a real fight or an exhibition. But really, that's really falling on the side of Mayweather, since apparently he already signed the contracts. The deal was already done. He took some advances, apparently, on the actual agreed upon terms of the contract. And now there's a little bit of confusion. Apparently, he's been given till today, Thursday, to rectify this and actually move forward with the original agreed upon terms of the contract. So this is an interesting topic. Paulie, some new information that we touched on this week, and this is one of those things. It's going to be a rolling bout of news as we get more and more related to this. But we do have a little bit more confirmation on where the battle lines have been drawn in terms of what the muddy agreements have been. What are you thinking about this situation, champ?
Guys, I think that this is just a selling point. I think ultimately Mayweather has to agree to whatever the contract is. If it's a fight, I think one of the comments they really made.
Let me stop it there. So, to add some more substance to what they're saying, right? Apparently, again, allegedly, he owes about $8 million to the IRS. Me and Jamal have been talking about this for a while. There was just too much. You know, when they say they smoked this fire, there was way too much smoke around Floyd and the things that were happening. There were jewelers suing him for unpaid bills. There's an airline suing him right now for like $2 million for not unpaid private plane, whatever. You know what I'm saying? In fact, there's rumors. I think Manny Pacquiao confirmed it that Manny Pacquiao is now the owner of Mayweather gyms, which is crazy. I don't know if you know, he opened up these gyms. Now Manny Pacquiao owns them. In fact, this is something else I read. I don't know how true this is, but I don't know what a fucking blog is. But they said that Mayweather took the contracts and took out loans based upon what he was going to get with Netflix. Mayweather's in money problems. And there's a video. I don't know where the fuck is it right here. I think I have it in my email. And somebody said that his spending was some ridiculous number. I don't even want to say the amount of money, bro. It was something like $500,000 a month or a day or some crazy shit.
He must spend $500,000 a day. He's been at a day.
Bro, I'm gonna find it.
A day.
Let me see if I can find it. But the fact
that you gotta fight.
Bro, this nigga, think about this for a second. Why would he be fighting at this point? Like
the bread. Shit, what's the reason? I'm not fighting for the love of it, fighting for the bread.
How bad? Like, bro, he must
fighting
be in the worst financial situation at this point.
Fighting for the bread.
And then people are like, oh, he's not broke. He's not broke. So let me break this down to you.
I just pray that he doesn't become the next Joe Lewis for real.
Yo, bro, the problem with Floyd is
dirty when it came to the IRS.
He also has mortgages that he had to foreclose on. Like, there's a lot of shit. Yo, bro, you're not foreclosing because you got the money. It's because at this point you're your spending habits surpass what you're bringing in. So he's taking these bullshit fights. Bro, you're taking loans off of contracts that you haven't got. Some of you guys might not admit it, but yes, he's not, remember, he was reported to have made $1.1 billion. Somebody said we pocket watch. I hate when people say that when we're just reporting the fucking news. We want the fight is being held up because Floyd is now avoiding, after signing the contracts, he agreed to it being a sanctioned fight and then turned around and took the money and said, no, it's an exhibition. Floyd is he's gonna get sued, bro. And I'll tell you this right now, owing $8 million to the IRS is fucking crazy. Guys, they don't take it like, bro, like they don't fuck around. You will do time behind that shit. So owing $8 million, he's in the millions what he owes, bro. Nobody wants to owe that type of money. It's unfortunate.
I don't even want to talk about the type of shit like that.
No, $8 million to the IRS, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's fucking insane. Like, I was like, what? What? I couldn't even fucking imagine. The IRS took fucking like 20 grand out of my account one day.
8 million, I'm on the edge of $8 million in debt. I'm on the edge of the building.
Nigga, they took 20,000 on my account.
Yeah, I'm on the edge of the building, y'all.
What? Dude, fucking
on the roof.
Exactly, dude. Like, yo, dog, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that shit is some crazy shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna upload this video right here as well.
I ain't want to see no more.
You don't want to see no more?
Yo, 8 million in debt is something. That's out of
that's just to the IRS.
Out of my tax bracket.
Bro, that's just to the IRS, dude.
I believe Big when he said more money, more. That's some real shit.
But
that's why I be urging fighters. Real, I be like, yo, y'all gotta put money to the side. Like, I'm already thinking about what the fuck I gotta owe for this year. I'm like, yo, next fight, I'm definitely gotta put more money to the side I'm gonna start writing off everything.
Yo, bro.
I'm writing off DoorDash and everything for taxes. Yo.
The problem with this,
I'm writing off everything.
You know what's the biggest problem with Floyd?
I start writing off child support in a minute, yo. For real, you gotta write off everything.
The biggest problem with Floyd Mayweather is Floyd Mayweather, bro. Like, just being honest, like he always.
I'm on the edge of the building with 1 foot dangling.
They took 20,000 out of the IRS, took out of my bank account.
No way. There's no way.
Hold on, we got a caller. 214. What's good, brother?
You already know, brother. Thank you so much, brother. How y'all doing tonight? It's D Block from Dallas, the greatest city of all time, of course. We know that we are the best, better than the rest. We are the shining star of the American flag. Hey! What's up, guys? How y'all doing tonight?
We're good. We're doing better than Floyd. I ain't gonna lie to you. What's up, bro?
That is true. That is true. Here it is. Here what I gotta say, man, about Floyd Money Mayweather. You know, D Block knows that Floyd Money Mayweather is one of the greatest fighters of all time.
Yeah.
No matter what, I used to hate on him. I used to hate on him big time because I was a Manny Pacquiao fan. I love what Manny Pacquiao did. Legendary status, 8 division champion, to go to every weight class and fight the champion, whoever it was, even lineage. Look, you got to appreciate what Manny did. I think Manny has that at us. Like, how about this? Manny is the hardcore's love of heart, right? He is the guy that we pull for, the little man that came out of nowhere, that had nothing, and literally was shining people's shoes in the corner, right? Had no money, no bag, no nothing. His first match that he fought, he probably made $2. Manny Pacquiao is mad right now because he wants his revenge. He knows that he feels that he had that bicep injured. And then we also know that Floyd Money Mayweather was taking IV before the fight because there was a commissioner, and it's true, it is documented, that Floyd was taking some kind. No, I'm not trying to say Floyd is a cheater, but they even made, they wrote about it when they said that Floyd was taking IVs or something before the fight, and they went into his house, they saw what he was doing, and then somebody had to, maybe put some money on the side. I'm just saying, Floyd Money Mayweather has always gotten what he wanted later on in his career. He achieved everything as Pretty Boy Floyd. But TBE, the best ever, has always said to himself, I'm untouchable. Look at my record. Manny Pacquiao is every man's fighter. No matter if you lose, He comes back and does whatever he got to do. I'll tell you this right now. Floyd Mayweather, his record is perfection. That's the only thing he has left. The only thing that he has left in his life. Regarding, he has his daughter and his family and some houses, and now his gyms are closing down. But here's the revenge factor. Manny Pacquiao just bought so many Mayweather gyms. He bought some in California. He's coming. He's coming for you. He's going to take you. And guess what? You can't get away from it. There's no loophole. It's over. You're about to lose your own to a guy that's been more active than you have, and you look sorry on exhibition fights. Now, we'll say this. Do you think it's fair for us to judge Floyd Mayweather losing all this money, guys?
Yes.
No.
Whether used his.
I mean, it ain't our business. At the end of the day, what he do with his money is on him.
No.
Like I said, it looks crazy, but who are we to sit there and critique it? I don't know. Listen, I don't know what Floyd was doing with his money. You know what I'm saying? And do we know if he's broke? Like, he could be at the point where he's like maybe 10 million in the bank, and that's he's like, hold on, that's broke. You know what I'm saying? There's levels of broke
from 1.1.
levels of broke. Yeah, we all know there's levels of broke.
Yeah.
I mean, he went from a fight of 100 M's. People like, damn, now I only got 5 M's in the bank. Now I'm broke as hell. There's a different levels of broke, yo. You got when you break it down, yo.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this, guys.
Come on, listen. This broke people out here fighting over the, you know what I'm saying, the EBT card. You know what I'm saying, like that. There's levels of broke. it just depends who you talking to.
50 Cent did go to court, and he said he was bankrupt. He had no money. Remember that? He said,
exactly.
Broke. I have no money. I can't pay nothing. But guess what 50 Cent is right now? When he said that he was broke and had no money, it was all a lie. It was all like you said right now.
Not necessarily.
The difference of being actually broke or faking to be broke. Yes. So I'm gonna say this though. If
Michael Jordan said he had 50 million in the bank and he's broke, that's there is different levels of broke.
I hear you. I can't agree with you.
I like I said, I don't know if he's like flat out to his last dollar type. I don't think he got his last dollar, of course, but there's different levels of broke, yo. And y'all know it.
If you owe $8 million, let's talk about his behavior. You owe $8 million to IRS. Motherfucker decided to fake sue Showtime for about 10 years ago. That's desperation moves. You thinking about shit that you lost years ago. Like, bro, it just doesn't make sense.
Listen. Are they boarding up his house right now? Are they putting the boards over the windows right now?
Bro, he just lost.
Are they putting the boards up on his windows right now?
We don't know.
That's broke. Yo.
Bro, hold on. Let me play this real quick for you. Check this out.
Netflix contract as collateral in order to get a new loan from a lender. Folks, this report comes from boxing news outlet Boxing Scene, in which they reported the following. Firstly, it was revealed that yes, Netflix did in fact provide Mayweather some sort of financial advance worth millions of dollars after he signed a professionally sanctioned fight versus Pacquiao. After which Mayweather, and I quote, has taken the contracts that he's had and has gone to a lender and said, look, I'm gonna be earning all of this money. Here's a signed contract proving so. And that the lender has given him some cash up front based on those signed contracts, end of quote. Also, Boxing Scene stated that based on what's happening, Floyd is, and I quote, in a pickle, and that Mayweather may really have to risk his precious 50-0 record in order to solve his alleged financial problems.
Look, if he can solve his alleged financial problems in one fight, that's not broke. Now, if you got to continue, listen. God bless the great Joe Louis. They had that man fighting forever, and he still wasn't backing down. That was broke.
Sugar Ray Robinson.
I think the problem.
Joe Louis was 157 years old. He was still fighting.
I feel like just being honest, and I think it's his lifestyle, bro. He can't keep up with his lifestyle. And
I get that part, but I'm saying though, if he can take one fight and bail himself out, that's not. He got to change his lifestyle after that. But if he can take that one and please, Floyd, you know when that one fight you got to pay taxes on that too. So keep that shit in mind too. But if
Think
he
about
can
it.
take one fight to bail himself out, that's not super broke. I'm
Jamal,
telling
think
you.
about this for a second.
Living.
Advance from Netflix, and then took out another loan.
Check is broke.
Jamel, he took an advance from Netflix and then pawned the contract and got more money. He is definitely in financial problems right now, bro.
I'm not saying he's not. Obviously, clearly, but you like the whole is he like broke? Like, bro, Devlin's a broke, bro.
That is, but I feel as if
Thank you. It's time to call it. He's not broke. Like he's fucked up.
Right.
He's definitely fucked up right now, but
that motherfucker ain't loaning 20 fucking
yeah, yo. I'm still on Floyd. Floyd, I'm still on you for buying that $18 million watch. That $18 million watch was not worth it. The watch was ugly to begin with anyway. Take it back.
That's what I'm saying, my nigga.
Take it back.
Like, you make $1 billion, bro.
Yo, y'all remember that shit? The 18 minute that watch was ugly as hell. That was just a flex.
Ugly.
Yeah, that watch was up. Take it back.
I don't want to pay $100 for a watch, nigga. 18 million is fucking crazy.
That was crazy.
Like 18 million, you retarded. Like who the fuck buys an 18 million watch?
That man got a different car for every day of the month. Forget the week.
He said wealthy people leverage, bro. You're not.
You ain't lying. That's exactly what he did too. That's exactly what he did when he went down there with that. Look, when we went to that lender, he leveraged that contract. But yeah, man,
you know how many points was on that? You know when you go to a lender, how much you got to pay back?
This conversation just make me upset just even talking about it.
I love Floyd, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even want to talk about it no more, yo.
Man, listen,
I'm gonna say my last words, guys, if it's okay with you.
Nice.
Go ahead, bro.
Look, I love Floyd Money Mayweather. I really do now. I appreciate him now, right? After he's been retired for so long.
You appreciate him now that he could be the comment.
I always love Floyd.
Now, this is the difference between him and Terrence Buck Crawford.
But it's smart.
That Floyd had two different careers. And what I love about Floyd Money Mayweather was he shut me up because it was plethora and plethora and plethora of fighters that dominated in every spec, right? Mm-hmm. I love Floyd now. I appreciate him. We got the new generation that even says, see, that's what I'm saying. People don't know shit about boxing. I'm being honest with you. You got the new generation talking about Shakur, and because it's their era, of course. They got the Shakur, Devin Haney, and all this stuff. Some people even say Devin Haney could outbox Floyd Money Mayweather. Some people would say that Shakur Stevens is a better fighter than Floyd Money Mayweather. No. That Terrence Buck Crawford will go in there and knock his ass out. This is what I got to say about that.
Terrence will knock him out.
If you know boxing, if you know fucking boxing like D-Block and the rest of us hardcore fans that love the sport with all our heart, you know that Floyd was special.
Yes.
You cannot go in that plethora of a resume and ask Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and any other young gun or young stud that's going to come through and go through that fucking gauntlet and say to yourself, he's going to be undefeated. That is not going to happen. Look, I love Floyd. I need Floyd. I want Floyd to be successful. I hate what's going on with him right now. I hate what Al Heyman has done to him. That's why he's suing his ass. Or Espinosa, Showtime, whoever it was. I think at the end of the day, the people that you say that are with you, they were really fucking you over. So I'm gonna let it go like this. I hope the fight happens. Let's get it on. And I'm praying to the boxing guys.
It's gonna happen.
And we got the Manny Pacquiao fight, and I hope Manny Pacquiao knocks his ass out. It's inevitable. D-Block, D-Town, DC, D-Ville. Coming to live. The greatest city of all time. Down
Brooklyn. My guy. Listen, I love Floyd, man, but he's in trouble, bro. He's in trouble. He definitely didn't want to risk that. But I hope he gets back, man. Just like I hope Adrien gets back. You know what I mean? What'd you say?
Watch how you talk to me. I'm a mogul, bitch. You getting surgery in exchange for promo.
Yeah, what you say?
We good? Is it? We good?
I mean, you want to play that again?
Too much right now. We good?
What you say? What?
We good? Yeah, asshole, yeah.
Well, I fucking love Carissa. Don't get it twisted, but
I know you do.
Fine, man. That was fine, man.
Say L's stupid. He say he takes the money and runs. Fuck them bills.
Oh my god, who you talking about? Who said that?
I was gonna have motherfuckers locked the fuck up.
Yo, that nigga said, yo, what, bitch? Yo, if I was Floyd, my nigga, I'll leave the country, bro. I moved to like DR or something. I guess they fucking
man. They still gonna find you.
Fuck that shit, my nigga.
They still
IRS,
gonna
Floyd, pay them niggas. The IRS put niggas in jail. See what they did to Wesley
He
Snipes?
gonna win. He's still gonna win. Shout out to Manny.
He just got to
He
slow
gonna have
down.
the formula. He gonna have the. Listen, Floyd. One thing, he gonna have the formula. I'm telling you.
He just honestly,
it's just gonna be a boring fight. I guarantee it's just because there's no passion in that fight. Maybe I don't know. There's no passion. There's no
for
fire.
Manny there will be.
Nah, I'm telling you. Once Floyd neutralized all that shit,
if he does,
he gonna do. All right, I love Manny, but
I think Floyd's gonna win too.
Listen, the fight was too late. It was too late when it happened then. 10, 11 years ago. It's gonna be too late this time around. Definitely late. That's crazy, man. I mean, he's going for B-Hop territory. They're going in B-Hop territory.
Yeah, but B-Hop was consistently fighting, but
that's what I'm saying. But still, he's still entering B-Hop territory with the 50.
Yeah. Well, fuck all that, man. We out of here, man. My man. What you said, play that again?
Shit, you keep jumping on my dick like a pogo stick.
I'm not gonna lie, son. That might be the intro from here on out, bro.
All right, I'm out, y'all.
J.O.'s great. Jamel's the one that sent me that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Chris,
I'm out, y'all. Y'all be good, baby.
My guy, we out here. Here's the 10-8 podcast, man. Make sure y'all here Friday night. We lit.